A 90-foot tall statue of Lord Hanuman, named the Statue of Union in Houston, Texas, on Sunday, August 18th. This majestic statue, located at the temple in Sugar Land, Texas, stands as the third tallest in the United States. The third tallest in the United States. Now, somebody in my chat, they said, and like I said, I'm assuming they follow this quote unquote Lord. I'm assuming they follow this dude or monkey. I don't know what this guy is. I don't care. Y'all saying I'm being disrespectful. I don't care. Because y'all being led to hell. Y'all following this dude, right? And what is he doing for you? Because a lot of people, I was watching some videos, and a lot of people were saying, a lot of people who are in this religion, who honor this individual as being a deity, as being a god, a lot of these people were saying, well, the reason why you follow Lord Hanuman is because he's the most powerful and he's the fastest to answer your prayers. You get the quickest results. It kind of reminds me of when Jesus was tempted by the devil when he was fasting. And the devil essentially said, I'll give you all of this. All you got to do is worship me, right? All you got to do is bow down to me, and I'll give you all of this. I'll give you all the things of this world. All you got to do is worship me, bow down to me. That's kind of what it reminds me of, because you have people who are truly praying and worshiping and idolizing this demonic false god. This is a demonic false god. You have people who are truly praying and idolizing and worshiping to this demonic false god, right? And guess what's happening? They're actually seeing a result in the spiritual. They're seeing a result in the spiritual. They're seeing a result in their real life. The only thing that the devil can offer to you is dying. The only offer that, and I've said this before, the only offer that the devil has for you is a dying offer. It might sound good here on earth, but when you pass away, what is it going to do for you? It's not going to get you into heaven. It's not going to do any of that for you. I want to show this first. Have y'all seen this? President Obama shows off what he carries in his pocket. What do y'all think is in his pocket? What do y'all think is in his pocket? Let me play the video.
So I'll just give you, this is what I had in my pocket today. I've got, this is rosary beads that Pope Francis gave me.
Wow.
That obviously means a lot to me, because I so admire him, and it makes me think about, peace and promoting understanding and ethical behavior. This is a little Buddha that a Buddhist monk gave me.
Wow.
This is a lucky poker chip that's metal.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
That this biker gave me. He was like bald, and he had like a big handlebar mustache and a bunch of tats. And this is when I was in Iowa in 2007. So he said, "This is my lucky poker chip. You can have it." And then I got this is a Hindu little statuette of the monkey god Hanuman that a woman gave me. And I've got a Coptic cross. This is from Ethiopia.
Wow.
Y'all see what that man got in his pocket? Hold on, let me run it back. Because some of y'all not going to believe it. Some of y'all not going to believe it. Say it ain't so.
I like poker chip. You can have it. Then I got this is a Hindu little statuette of the monkey god Hanuman that a woman gave me. And I've got a Coptic cross. This is from
Barack Obama. And now, granted, this was 6 years ago. Barack Obama, he carries, as he said, he carries the Hindu god Hanuman in his pocket, the monkey god. That's what he said. This, from my understanding, Barack Obama, wasn't he supposed to be a Christian? That's not like, he had this whole thing about, oh, his pastor and this, that, and the third. Like, and I understand Barack Obama. Let's just keep it real. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Barack Obama did more for gay people than he did for black people, right? This so-called Christian did more for other religions than he did for Jesus. And he's walking around with the monkey god in his pocket. I just don't understand. The level of deception that people keep falling for. I will not stand for it. I can't stand for it. They're already bowing down to the quote unquote monkey god. And Barack Obama is like, put it like this. Had Obama not endorsed Kamala Harris, the Democrats would have had a big problem. They would have had a big problem. And you remember when a lot of people were talking about, oh, how come Barack hasn't endorsed Kamala yet? Like, what's going on? Like, how come he's doing this? How come like, you remember when they were freaking out? It's because Obama still has a massive amount of influence in the Democratic Party. And this is the same individual who's been bowing the knee to Hanuman for 6+ years now. But y'all still gonna vote for it. Christians, y'all still gonna vote for it. Y'all still gonna vote for it. I don't care. That's my president. Well, shoot. And as I said, I voted. Did I vote? I'm pretty sure I voted for Obama. I'm not going to sit here and like lie to y'all. I was a Democrat at one point in time. I was a Democrat. Voted for Obama. I fell for the lie. I fell for the, hey, that's a brother. And I'm a brother. So we finna pull up and we finna vote. I fell for that. I did. They got me. I was young. I was dumb. Didn't really know God. They got me. I fell for it. Let's not fall for it again. Please. Let's not fall for it again. Let's not fall for it again. Interesting tweet from Kumar. Christians and Catholics, etc., getting offended by the Hanuman monkey bronze statue built on private lands in Southwest Houston, but not getting ticked off about their own churn numbers. Huh. You have an uncomfortable churn and decline problem that seems irreconcilable. So Kumar is saying, us Christians, we tripping about a monkey god when our own church is in decline. Rapid decline. It says, yes. This might be like a Chat GPT answer. I don't know what this is. This is what he posted. It says, yes, the number of Christians in the United States has been declining. In 1973, 87% of U.S. adults identified as Christian. But by 2023, the number had dropped to 68%. In the same period, the percentage of Americans who identified as having no religion increased from less than 5% to 22%. Wow. Church attendance. Church attendance has also declined across all Christian groups, with Catholics seeing the biggest drop in 2000 to 2003. 45% of U.S. adults who identified as Catholic said they attended religious services weekly. 45%. But by 2021 and 23, that number had dropped to 33%. Here's some future projections. According to Pew Research, if current trends continue, Christians could decline to a plurality or most common religious identity. By 2070, this is because 31% of people who were raised Christian become religiously unaffiliated by age 30, while 21% of those who grew up without religion become Christian. It also said that, well, this is the same thing. Wow. In 1972, 92% of Americans said they were Christian. By 2070, that number will drop to 50%. Wow. And the number of religiously unaffiliated Americans, or nuns, not nuns like Catholic nuns, but N-O-N-E-S, will probably outnumber those adhering to Christianity. So the number of people who say, look, I have no religion, will probably outnumber Christians in America. Would I be wrong for being excited about that? Hear me out. Hear me out. Does the Bible not say that there's going to be a great falling away? Does the Bible not say that? You're telling me something that I already know. 1 Timothy 4. Now the Spirit expressly says that in the later times, some will depart from the faith by devoting themselves to deceitful spirits and teachings of demons. We already know this. This just confirms that the Bible is true. You trying to sit here and say, Christians, y'all should be more concerned about people leaving your church. Y'all should be more concerned about that than this monkey Hindu god. You're pretty much just confirming that the Bible is true. This is already foretold. We already know this information. This is not a surprise. This is not a secret. It's in the scriptures, right? Paul uses the Greek word, this is in 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 3, right? Paul uses the Greek word apostia. Apostasia. Y'all can help me in the comments. But Paul uses the Greek word, right? So apostasy is a good literal translation. The Greek word means to be apart from or to stand apart from. Paul uses the same word in 1 Timothy 4 when he explains that in the last days, people will stand apart or fall away from the faith and follow various kinds of falsehood. monkeys. So there will be a standing apart from the faith, or a great falling away before Christ returns. Wickedness will grow worse and worse. 2 Timothy 3:13. This might be what Paul is referring to in 2 Thessalonians 2:3. On the other hand, Paul could be referring to the departure of the church, the rapture. Paul reiterates that this apostasy would come before the day of the Lord. It would come before the day of the Lord. And he could be referencing the church standing apart from or departing before the judgment falls. In 1 Thessalonians 4, Paul had described the event of the church meeting Christ in the clouds. Then Paul explained that the day of the Lord would come upon us, those slated for destruction, them, but not upon believers. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, because believers were not destined for wrath. 1 Thessalonians 5:9. Then in 2 Thessalonians, he says a standing apart or away will take place before the day of the Lord. Some commentators take the view that the falling away is simply a departure of the church from the world. I don't know about that. The semantic range of the word apostia can allow for either type of departure, doctrinal or physical. I think it's a doctrinal departure. The great falling away before Christ returns could be a reference to the wickedness of mankind, or to the physical removal of believers, the rapture of believers before the day of the Lord. I think that it's a reference to the wickedness of mankind departing doctrinally away from the faith. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. What do you think? That's what I'm saying. Not the rapture. Like they are doctrinally falling away from the faith. And it's sad, but as the scriptures say, y'all gonna be falling for all these deceiving spirits. Y'all gonna be falling for all these doctrines of demons and devils. You're gonna be falling for all of it. And you're gonna walk away from Jesus. It's just more confirmation. The monkey God is just more confirmation.